At what point does fighting for a relationship become settling for less than what you deserve?
Husband or boyfriend?
Husband, I'm married. I'm in a long distance relationship.
How long is the distance?
He's in Nigeria. Wait, I'm 54, he's 36.
Okay.
How do we know that?
Okay, Stella. You ain't sent him no money, have you? You ain't sent him no money, have you? You haven't sent him no money, right? We haven't sent no money.
I send money every month.
No. Come on, Grim. I love you. I love you.
You
Just
have been
remember that.
scammed.
Earlier, my brother said love makes you do some crazy things.
I do know Nigerians have some sort of bad PR all over the globe. But one thing I didn't know is that it is as bad as this. Come on. When I watched this video, I felt, I felt somehow because I felt like this video wasn't made in Nigeria. This video was made in America. The woman actually was an American woman. And she was telling them it was a kind of a show. And they asked her, it was about love. So she just decided to voice out, asking people that at what extent she won't go when it comes to love, that one will feel like one is giving too much or one is doing too much. And she was just being plain. She never had any ulterior motive. She was just being plain. She wanted to just let people know who she was in relationship with. And she said her husband, in fact, she was even married to the man in question. And she said her husband happened to be a Nigerian. And the moment those guys heard Nigerian, everybody busted to laugh. And everyone was just laughing.
Love ain't make you do that shit. Desperation did. The lack of love made you do that. You didn't feel like you was worthy of having a real commitment, so you went and you settled for one of the oldest scams in the book. The Nigerian scammer of it all, married for papers, coming up out of your wallet. And it's unfortunate that it led you to this route, but you gotta figure out a way to get out because you said a commitment. This is a sham.
You a believer?
Yes, I am. As a matter
Guys, did you just hear where she said if she leaves the guy, that the guy is going to become nothing? So at this point, I don't even know if it is that woman that is in love with the guy or is the guy that is seriously in love with her. Because she has already made up her mind that she's not going to leave the guy. She's not going to leave him. And she so much believes that she needs to keep sending money to the man in question to make the man to keep loving her. So, because it's like she attached her love to that money. Like, it's like taking care of the guy will make the guy to stay. Because she believes that if she leaves the guy is going to suffer. That means the guy desperately needs her money. It's a sustenance lifestyle. So now, and those guys there were trying to tell her the reality of the whole thing, that she had to move on. She has to leave the guy and move on with her life, especially when it's a long distance relationship. But here, this mama said she's not going to leave. She's not going to leave the guy because the guy needs her money for sustenance. At this point, I don't even know, because it's obvious that this very woman knows what she's doing. And it's like she had the idea of what might happen. So that is why she's bringing it on. She just wants people to say one or two things about our relationship. But she's still going to do what she will do because she's desperately in love with the man in question. So she's not going to leave the guy, obviously.
Okay, Stella. You ain't sent him no money, have you? You ain't sent him no money, have you? You haven't sent him no money, right? We haven't sent no money.
I send money every month.
No. Come on, Grim. I love you. I love you.
You
Just
have been
remember that.
scammed.
Earlier, my brother said love makes you do some crazy things. Love ain't make you do that shit. Desperation did. The lack of love made you do that. You didn't feel like you was worthy of having a real commitment, so you went and you settled for one of the oldest scams in the book. The Nigerian scammer of it all, married for papers, coming up out of your wallet. And it's unfortunate that it led you to this route, but you got to figure out a way to get out because you said a commitment. This is a sham.
You a believer?
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, she does him good and not evil all the days of her life. And that's what's making me stay. Because I know if I leave, he's going to become nothing.
Well, let him be nothing.
No. Let me do it. This is what I mean when people try to play God. The burden is not yours to carry. The burden is not yours to carry. Can I get 2-3 minutes, please?
Go ahead.
This is the valley that a lot of people place themselves in. And then they get mad at God. When they put themselves in the valley, when God had a completely different direction, but you chose to go through the valley. Now how you gonna get out of it?
That's what I'm asking.
This man right here that has on a white cap, do you have your phone on you? Can you raise your flashlight for a second? You see that light?
Yes,
How do y'all know it's a light right there?
because we see it.
Because you can see it, right? You saw the light. You fixed your eyes to the light. If you were in a valley right now, would you move towards the light?
Yes,
Because it's there, right?
yes.
Jesus is the way and the what? The only way you're going to get out this situation is not by this panel. It's by Jesus Christ. The light. It ain't going to be by your own might. You've done a whole lot of things by your own might that's going to lead you to destruction. You won't have nobody but your children when that man is having a field day off your money and taking the resources from you. If God is a God of abundance, why would you allow a thief to come into your life?